Okay, that appears to be working. So, you have kind of read through this, but I will catch you up to speed real quickly. So, the goal of the game is to we're all in this busted subway system together, and your goal is to move your commuters along the subway the most efficiently and earn destination points. There's two ways to win. If you're the first player to get to 10 destination points, you win that way. Or if our train deck over here runs out of cards, the player with the most destination points when that happens wins the game. Okay. The way the game breaks down is on your little cheat sheet there. So on your turn, there are 3 phases. There's an action phase, a disembark phase, and an upkeep phase. On the action phase, you get to take 2 of 5 actions, and all of those actions are explained on the back of your card, so that you can check those out at any time really quickly. You can board a commuter where you pay 2, and you put one of your guys onto one of your 2 lines. Remember that I run the uptown and you run the downtown. You can run one of your lines where you discard cards from your hand and move everybody on that line forward that many spaces, that spaces being the number of cards you discarded. Double line cards like this one would move both the yellow and the orange line. You can take a train out of service where you break one of these cards and you earn money equal to the fare swipe shown at the top because you've saved room in the budget, or you can repair one of the broken lines, put it into the discard, it'll get shuffled back into the deck. Okay. And then there's service advisory. So some of them, like skip stop over here, are new actions. So if you take this action, you can move one rider on any line 1 stop in either direction. Okay. After you've taken 2 actions, you disembark anybody you want to and score points depending on how far they made it. You also get to put a tourist on for everyone you disembark. And then upkeep, you discard what's left in your hand and draw 3 new cards. Okay? So you're downtown, so you start with 2 fare swipes. I'm uptown, so I get to go first. Okay? So
it starts on 1?
It starts on 0. It's nowhere. Let's put it up to the side. So I'm going to start by breaking this train because I have no money and taking 3 fare swipes. And then I will board by paying 2 fare swipes and put my guy on the 0. So that's 2 actions. I'm not going to disembark him. I discard what's left in my hand and I draw 1, 2, 3 cards, and it is your turn.
And you ran a line here?
I boarded.
Oh, you boarded.
Which is probably the first thing you should do.
Yeah. Okay, so I will put these in here.
Yep. And you get to put one of your dudes anywhere. The starting spot of either of your lines, which is the 0 station. Okay, that's 1 action. You got 1 more. Break, run, or repair. Or skip stop. You could just move one of your riders forward. You could just scoot him forward 1 if you wanted.
Got it. I guess I'll run a line.
Okay.
That's the discard pile?
Yep.
So
Do you have any other orange cards in your hand?
no.
Okay, so
So
you run 1, so you just move that guy forward 1. Okay, that's it. So if you want, you can disembark to score 1 point, or you can keep him there and try and get him further.
I'm gonna try and get him further.
Okay, so in that case, you move on to upkeep, discard your hand, draw 3 new cards. It's my turn. I am going to run the blue line, so I'm going to discard both of these. So this is a double card, so it moves orange forward 1, 2 blue symbols, 1, 2. All right, that's 1 action. And then for my 3rd action, I'm going to use the skip stop. I'm going to slide him forward 1 more. That's going to be the end of my turn there, so I am going to disembark him. So I'm going to take him off. I get 3 points. And because I've disembarked a commuter, I get to put a tourist onto one of your lines. I'll put that there. Used up all my actions. I've done the disembark. I discard, and I draw 3. And it's your turn. And just in case the camera can't see it, this is the skip stop action we keep referring to.
So, okay. So I can't board because I don't have any fare swipes.
Right, so you need money.
So I'm going to do this.
Okay.
And get 3.
That's 4. That's 3.
That's 3. And I guess run a line. That.
Yep.
Which puts him there.
Okay, so those are your 2 actions. So you move
Right.
on to disembark. Now, there's no reason to keep him there at this
Right,
point.
so I'm going to disembark him.
That's 2 points. And you get to put a tourist onto one of my lines. Okay. So
then-
discard your hand, draw 3 new ones.
And that was... So I drew... Does this get shuffled in again? or-
Not until I go to draw it and I can't.
Got it.
So it can stay empty. For now. This hand is bad. Well, I'm going to break... Nope. Yeah, actually probably. Well, I'm going to take the skip stop action again. I'm just going to slide this tourist forward because he's not going to be there next time. Or this action is going to go away next turn. I'm going to break that. It's one of my trains, but it gets me 3 fair swipes. That's 2 actions, so I have no actions left. I've got nobody to disembark, so I just get rid of what's left in my hand. I go to draw and I can't. So I'm going to shuffle this up to draw 3. Can you flip over a new service advisory? Because every time we shuffle this deck, we get a new one of those. So we got a new action, manufacturer recall. You can put all trains in your hand into the out of service pile. So if you're playing a fast game, where you're like ahead of points and you want to break the deck, this is a good way to do that. Because remember, if there's ever not enough cards here to draw a hand, the game ends. So that's the end of my turn. You're up.
Okay. I'm gonna board. That.
Okay, that's 1 action.
So I'm going.
Or did I just discard this wrong? I discarded this wrong. These should be in the deck. Oops.
I'm going to break this train.
Okay, that gets you 2.
And what does breaking do exactly?
So that card is not in the deck anymore. So when I shuffled the discard
Got
back
it.
in, these didn't get shuffled back in. So you don't get these cards back unless you fix them.
Got it. So that was 2.
That was 2. So disembark if you want, or discard and draw.
I'm just gonna discard.
Get 3. Okay. I'm going to pay 2 and board, and I'm going to break this for 3. So now there's no money left in the budget. We've taken all
Are
of
those
it.
supposed to get discarded? in
Yep,
there?
I did it again. Thank you. You're up.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna run. And running cards goes over here.
Yeah, right here in the discard.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run.
Okay,
This
so orange and yellow move forward, which is just that guy. Do you have any other orange cards in hand?
No.
Okay. Just checking, because you can run more than 1 at a time. So that was your first action.
Could I run twice?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to break.
That's no points. Okay, cool. So disembark if you want, or discard and draw.
I'm going to discard and draw.
All right. I'm going to run blue and orange. So boop, boop, boop. And then I'm going to take manufacturer recall. I'm going to put all of my train cards into the out of service pile. I'm not going to disembark. And I go to draw. There's nothing left, so I'm going to shuffle these up, and we get a new service advisory. Stuck doors, this is an event. While this is an effect, you may not disembark commuters from stations worth less than 2 destination points.
That is not handy for me.
No, service advisories are all pretty bad. It's almost like the train system isn't running so good.
Huh.
It's your turn.
Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna
Pay 2.
board
Board.
there,
That's 1 action.
and then I'm gonna repair this, I guess.
Okay. Disembark if you want, or discard and draw.
I can't disembark, right?
Oh, you can't. So discard and draw. Stuck doors have stopped you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Pay 2 and board. I'm going to run blue and orange again. That might end up being better for you than for me, but we'll see. So that was 2 actions. So discard and draw. There's only 1 card. Hold the door. While this service advisory is in effect, tourists don't move when you take the run the line action. So effectively, these guys are stuck because I can't move this guy. Because this dang tourist is holding the door. I have to shuffle those up. Do.
So now these guys can disembark if they're less than 2 still.
Yep, and it is your turn.
Cool. So I'm gonna run that line. So he goes there.
Okay. Got one more action.
I'm going to. Can I, for the repair, can I look through this and pick one, or does it have to be the top
No.
one?
You repair any train you want. That's in the attic. So that is your second action.
Yeah.
So disembark if you would like.
I'm going. Can I disembark both of them? Or
Sure
just-
can.
Okay. I'm going to disembark both of them. So I
Okay,
get
so that's
3
3 points total. And 2 tourists.
on yours.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so discard your hand, draw 3 new cards.
That's 4 cards.
Okay. I'm going to...
I feel like having your commuters sandwiched in between tourists is probably not great.
It's not great. I'm going to break, I'm going to break, I'm not going to disembark, so I discard, I draw 3, there's only 2 here. Fare hike, so boarding now costs 3 fare swipes, while this is in effect.
I hate the subway.
Subway's not great. It's your turn.
Wait, so what? Boarding costs 3 swipes.
Yep, boarding costs 3 fare swipe as opposed to the 2 that it normally costs.
Got it. I'm gonna run,
Okay. And
break.
you get 1. Okay. Discard and draw. I'm going to break for 3.
Damn it.
And I'm going to run blue. And I discard. I go to draw. There's only 1. Good news, it just got cheaper. While this service overcrowding, while this service advisory is in effect, you may not use the boarding action to put a rider on a line that already has a rider on it. So orange right now, for instance, is the only place that someone can board right now.
Sweet.
You're up. I mean, you got to board, right? It's the only way you get points.
Right, except I can't afford to board.
You can.
That's 3.
It costs 2 right now. That's gone. It's
Oh.
overcrowding. You can just
Oh.
only board orange.
Got it, yeah. So I'm gonna board orange.
And now you can break to get money back, or you can run orange.
I'm going to run.
Orange runs twice. Yellow
Orange
goes...
runs
Oh, and yellow
twice.
goes twice.
And yellow goes twice.
Okay.
And then, does that count as 1 action?
That was 1. But boarding was 2.
Oh, but boarding was 2, right?
All right.
So then,
So disembark if you want, or discard and draw.
I'm gonna discard and draw. And there's only 2.
2. So we get a new one. Schedule a mix-up. At the start of your turn, if you don't like your hand, you may choose to swap hands with your opponent. Alright. I run blue. Tourist falls off the end. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, that's it right there. So I'll just, I don't know, break this orange one. That gets me 2. I disembark for 7 points,
What?
which puts me to 10.
Oh my god.
Game's over.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that was 3 and 4.
Yeah, so the long lines is really slow, but it's worth a ton of points.
Damn.
So you either do the long thing like I was doing, the long game, or you try and like with these short lines. It's
Yeah,
like
I was just trying to
you move and
pump
disembark,
people.
you move, you disembark. Like
Pump
yeah,
people
you had the right
through.
idea.
Okay.
I just eked it
Interesting.
out.
Interesting.